G'day campers and drivers, I'm Jay from J and Bash and you're watching Camp and Drive Australia. Unfortunately, Bash couldn't make it. He's got pretty stringent work requirements and couldn't make it for a weekday. So I've come out here with Womble, who happens to be sitting just over there. Say hi, Womble. So that's the caravan set up. I've sort of tied down the flies, but I'll do that in a few minutes. I'm going to have a can first. But yeah, as you can see, it's a fairly good setup. I thought it would be a good idea to show you the inside of the Jayco Outback Swift before it's all messed up by camping. It's a decent sized van for two people. You can put three in at a squeeze, but I wouldn't recommend it honestly. Two people comfortable enough. You've got a bed over there, which I'd call a single and a half, with the mattresses still in the plastic and a mattress topper on top. I was glad we left the mattresses in the plastic actually, because we did take this up to Cape York and went to on the PDR. Chock full of red dust. The entire caravan, we don't have a dust suppression system in here, so the whole thing was red, but fortunately with the mattresses being still wrapped in the plastic, they'd stayed, well, literally squeaky clean. Down here we have our sink. This thing doubles as a chopping board. You've got your sink area there. It's not a bad little work area. There's two taps. This one is for when you're hooked up to shore power. This one here is for when you're hooked up to shore water at a caravan park, and that'll run just under their water pressure. This is a pump. We didn't get the 12-volt electric pump. It just seemed a waste. The cooktop over here, again, doubles as a workspace, but when you open that up, you've got a 2-burner gas cooktop that works quite well. Doesn't get as hot as the camp stoves we use outside when we go camping without the trailer, but it is still perfectly reasonable to use, and you can get 2 pans on there with relative ease. And turning around from the cooktop over there by that bed that I was just showing you is the 3-way fridge. That'll run not on the battery from the caravan, but it will run off on the battery while you're driving in the car. So if you pack that fridge and then go for a drive and have the fridge set to battery, it will stay cold. But the problem with the fridge access is that when the caravan is closed up, these beds slide all the way in and cover everything, so you can't actually access the fridge. If you wish to use that, like stock it before you go on a trip, you need to open up the caravan first. Over here, theoretically seating for 3, but more comfortably seating for 2 if you happen to be 2 big guys. There is storage under this seat, which I'll show you. I'll just pull this out of the way and the seat out of the way. We keep foodstuffs under here, so all our dry and canned food goes into those 2 containers down there, which are a decent size. You can compare it to the size of my 13 foot. There's a bit more drawer and cupboard space underneath the cooker and the sink, and that's enough to put your dishes, cutlery, pans, and any cleaning implements that you might like. So these are the house lights that run off the battery. There's 2 of these, one by each bed. You can have that blue for when you can run that blue overnight, so that when you get up, you can go and you can actually see where you're going and not trip over everything. And of course, you've got bright white light for when you're awake and doing whatever it is you're doing inside your van in the off position. And the fan actually plugs, if I can show you, into this little jack here. There we go. And you can just clip that to the bar above your bed. Overall impressions of the Jayco Outback Swift trailer, I would say it is not bad value for money. We did take it on some corrugated roads when we first had it, and there were a few breakages. But we did find that while we're in Queensland, Jayco, the Jayco dealership in Cairns was really good with us. Like, they were booked solid for weeks, but our holiday was on the line because the nature of the breakages was such that we could not continue to use the van if it wasn't repaired. And they put us on speed alert basically and got everything done for us in one day, which was absolutely amazing. So shout out to Jayco Cairns.
It's a stump of a pine tree.
Oh yeah? They say no chemicals? I don't believe them.
And then take another one and light it off that one.
You didn't say don't drop it though, did you? No. Well, I'm following your instructions. Where was the instruction not to drop it, Stewie?
I didn't think you were that stupid.
Well, you've known me for 20 years. You should know better. Who the fuck are you to assume that I'm not that stupid?
It's over 20 years now.
25.
Yeah, because Caleb's 21. Won't catch, will it?
It will. It's catching now, but it's just taken too long.
But it was before it was doing that, and then it just went.
Yeah, no, this will be flames in less than 2 minutes. I'll tell you now. But it's like it's been smoking. It's time it. Less than 2 minutes, flames.
7:03.
Well, Snoopy's sniffing across the bottom of the clock now, so he's looking forward. He reckons 2 minutes. He reckons 2 minutes.
I thought he was snorting cocaine.
Set a timer for 2 minutes. Well, done. Oh,
you fucking
check it out. Check it out. What do I fucking tell you?
Oh, I'd say.
I'm going to say, hey, Womble.
What's happening?
What do you reckon about the camp we've had? It's been, this is our second night, second day. How have you enjoyed it?
It's the best time. Getting away from the city and getting out here in the pitch black.
Yeah.
With just bugs and frogs and birds. Best time ever you can have.
And lizards. Don't forget the lizards. Yeah. See if I can just catch this fella on camera before he runs away from me. Just saw him in the middle of the road. Well, we'll see if we can get a close up. I know if Bash was here, he'd be wanting to pick him up, but I'm not that guy. I don't pick up the fucking lizards.
Buddy.
Womble's got a new mate. Check it out. We've got to get him off the road. Don't want him running under a tyre when we go through. You're a bit of a cutie, aren't you?
You're watching me, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Hey? Beautiful, is it, though?
Yeah, he's nice.
There we go. Oh,
he flared a little bit.
Come on, do it again.
All right, chuck him in. Don't chuck him. Put him in the bush.
I want to take it home.
Nah, you can't.
But I do.
No, I understand.
These guys,
They're beautiful.
They've got such personality as well. Because when they're mating, the male will bob its head,
Yeah.
and a female will do its arm.
Oh, okay.
So it's, yeah.
Their own little dance.
Yeah, and this is a wild one, and you just pick at it. See, buddy. Probably sitting there getting warm, but...
No, he started to move.
Yeah. There you go. Off you go.
No, he'll stay still till we bugger off. See you, mate.
I found my little mate. I wanted to bring him home.
Yeah, but you can't.
I had to put him back.
Oh, no. It's a shame, but he's going to have a happy life because he didn't get run over today by us.
Exactly.
We had quite a relaxing night last night. We had the fire going, which was very pleasant. It wasn't all that cold. I think it probably dropped down to about 7 degrees. Me and Womble just had some lamb chops cooked on the barbecue, which was nice. You've got to enjoy that smoky flavour and the nice rendered fat on the outside of a lamb chop. Yeah, we had that and some coleslaw, sat back, watched the stars come out after the overcast sky sort of blew away, which was nice to see the stars when you're out in the country. It's sort of half the reason for coming here, I guess, at least enjoying the night time. But yeah, overall, good night. We've got all of today and part of tomorrow here at the private paddock. And we're just planning on having an easy one, not getting too carried away doing anything. Just have a wander around the property, maybe have a drive into town, whatever the nearest town is, and see if that's got anything to offer. Other than that, we'll just enjoy the view. What do you reckon? How's that tea going, Womble?
Oh, it can't get any better. It's first thing in the morning. Oh.
Nothing's going to wake you up better than a good old-fashioned cuppa.
That's it.
Tea for you, coffee for me. All right, ladies and gents, and those of various other gender identities, we've come to our third and final day of camp here out past Maryborough. It's been a good camp. We had a beautiful day yesterday, bright and sunny. Couldn't have asked for better weather. It was about 23, 24 degrees, and we certainly made the most of that by sitting around doing basically nothing. But we did have a good time. It was very relaxing. We've had a bit of rain overnight, which means we're going to be packing away a wet caravan, which is a bit unfortunate, but it has at least stopped raining now. We've been just lying in bed listening to the rain come down for the last couple of hours, but we're having a pause now, so we figure it's time to get up and go.